Hello and welcome to What's in this week's Oban Times with me, Sandy Neal.
Me, Kathy Griffiths.
And me, Fiona Scott.
Well, it's been another busy week in the newsroom and this week's edition is packed with great stories and photos. So, what have I been up to? Well, who will control Oban Bay, one of Scotland's busiest ports? Will it be the big boys, CalMac's keen national owner CMAL? Or will it be Argyll and Bute Council, who seemed reluctant in the past? Or will it be the plucky, popular Trustport? We report a dramatic turn, or U-turn, of events at the Harbour Board's crunch meeting. The stooshie, needless to say, continues. Number 2. Well, the causes of the COVID booster chaos that plagued Argyll this autumn has been revealed by very apologetic health chiefs. And thirdly, islanders on the Isle of Tiree have launched a community-first alternative to AirBnB. You can find out more on all those stories in this week's Oban Times. Kathy, over to you. What have you got?
Well, we're going to deliver, there's a clue in that word, we're going to deliver you another story about another apparent failure from Royal Mail this week. And this is so poignant, it's absolutely heartbreaking at this time of year. We have every year, it's now in its 16th year, this wonderful Light Up a Life ceremony at Coron Halls, and this is run by the folks at Oban Hospice. And they send out leaflets to all the doors, letting people know that this event's happening when the lights on a tree are switched on outside the Coron Halls, and it gives people a chance to fill in a little dedication on a form and send it back along with the donation, and the dedication goes in a wonderful dedication book in time for the night. Now, they paid £800 for this service, and actually it was Oban a Rotary Club who paid the £800 towards it. They paid £800, and guess what? A lot of people actually never got these forms, so numbers were down somewhat, and so were funds. Now, what particularly touched my heart about this story was that the people themselves at Oban Hospice told me that they felt that they'd let people down. Well, clearly they haven't. So what we're doing, we've got a story in this week's paper just letting you know there is still time, even though they did print a book for this week's a ceremony. And we've got a lovely picture of some of the people there at the ceremony. They will do a little sort of reprint. They can add more dedications in. So please, if you think you've missed this and you're upset about that, obviously you would be if you do it every year, as a lot of people do, you can still get in touch with the Dove Centre. You can pop down there into Stevenson Street, pick up a form, fill out a dedication, and they will add it to the book. So please do that. We have asked Royal Mail to find out what's gone on, and they've actually asked us for more details about the Oban Hospice and what they did. And they've actually asked Oban Hospice to provide, wait for this, all the addresses, including the postcodes of all the addresses they've actually missed. And that's quite a task. There we go. So, that's one to think about. So hopefully we'll hear back from Royal Mail and we'll be doing a follow-up story on that. Galanak Road is open again.
Hooray!
Cheers. Woohoo! Okay. So this has been closed since the 5th of November, when there was an explosive crunch of boulders. 3 boulders toppled down off the cliff, down onto Galanak Road, narrowly missing a tiny cottage below. And the road from beyond the Kilbowie end has been shut since then. However, the folk at Georope, a Ballahoolish-based business who go up on ropes and do all kinds of amazing technical things, it took them 5 days to set up all the ropes and the equipment to bring down 70 tonnes of rock, loose rock, that was still lurking up there.
Wow. And
guess how many seconds it took? So 5 days to set up all your remote control jacks and your nets that go round these rocks and big sort of cables to guide them down as they sort of come down. But guess how many seconds it took for those rocks to fall?
Oh.
Hit the ground.
Oh.
10.
Nearly, Fee.
Oh!
Okay, 9.
Nearly, not quite. Come on, Stevie. Oh, Stevie's not here. I forgot. Stevie just learnt.
Okay,
Stevie, ignore that. Stevie just supervises us all.
Okay, I'll go in. I'll say 3 seconds, even though I'm not here.
Okay, no. Do you know what? Wrong. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. So 5 whole days to set up all this equipment. And of course, they're at a safe distance when they press the button for these, they're like jacks, automatic jacks that lever ever so slightly, sort of lever the rocks, so that sort of loosens them even more, and then down they come tumbling. So there we go, 6 seconds. So you can read all about that, and there is an incredible video as well to watch of it all happening, so don't miss that. Whew, Fee.
Amazing, Kathy. Yeah. Good story. I've been back on the sport, and the mountain bike World Cup is making a much anticipated return to the Highlands next year, and early bird tickets are now on sale for that. The exhilarating event is back in the fort and it will attract thousands of spectators to witness more than 250 of the world's top riders battle it out on the famous Ben Nevis track for the Downhill World Cup. So that's a great thing to see coming back. And I know there's a lot of cyclists down in Oban that'll be really excited about that. That's on Saturday, May the 21st and Sunday, May the 22nd next year. But early bird tickets are only on sale to the end of this year. So if you want to go to that, get in now. Also among the sporting headlines, Oban's pro rugby star Magnus Bradbury was celebrating a career milestone last weekend when he turned out for Edinburgh Rugby for their match against Benetton in the United Rugby Championship. So have a look at the Oban Times to see what Magnus has been up to. Oban Otters were back with a splash last weekend. They held their first gala for 2 years at Atlantis Leisure. So there was loads of them turned up for that. We went along and it was just great fun. They were so pleased to get back to competitive swimming again. And even though they've missed out on a lot of coaching this year, they've done really well. And there was a lot of personal bests broken and a record broken as well. So have a look. We've got loads of pictures online from that. We also have your usual rugby, football and shinty roundups. Sandy.
Well, thank you very much, Fee. That sounds great. Well, I think that's pretty much all we've got time for this week. Here at the Oban Times, we love hearing your stories and seeing your photos. You can contact us on 01631 568 or you can email us at editor@obantimes.co.uk or message us on Facebook. You can pick up a copy of your Oban Times at the usual shops and retail spots, and you can also go online and subscribe to our digital page-turning edition. So, with that, it's goodbye from me, Sandy Neal.
Goodbye from me, Kathy Griffiths.
Bye from me, Fiona Scott.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.